I heard a shot far off to the right. Let's keep chugging though. Let's see if we can run into anyone up ahead at a military area. I'm going to be up the hill in a position to snipe them. Thought I saw something in that tree for a second. Ugh. Alright, no partner today. I am running solo. We're heading to Staroy Military to see what we can get up to. If I don't find anything there, I'm going to push my way north to Krasnostov Airfield. Little house there. Let's lose the bright blue hat before I push much further. Limit the chance of someone spotting me in the trees. On the server that I'm on, Staroy has a player spawn point about a 30-second run from the military tents, so I do have to be careful of players in that area. The spawn bag is actually just over this little hill right here to the left. I could run into fresh spawns over here with nothing to lose. They will rush me with a knife to try to get my gear. There's the bag right there. Yep, and a couple dead bodies around it already. So let's go check on the military area itself and see what we can find. If there's anyone down there, I've got a knife distance rifle to try to break their leg with. Suppressed automatic to push in close, and shotgun and pistol for close work as well. Only thing that sucks is I do not have a rangefinder on me, so if I do spot someone, I'm going to be guesstimating. But I think we're at about 240, 250 right here. No movement down at the tents. But I also don't see any zombies either. Zombies are actually a good thing to see around interest points. Because first, if you see a lot of zombies, it probably means there's no player at all down there. Because it's hard to sneak around and not get at least one zombie attracted to you. If you see them moving around in normal patterns, that's also a sign that, hey, probably no one down there. If you see them running around or all piled up in front of a door or something, you can use that as a way to indicate that there's definitely a player down there. but I don't see any zombies at all. So likely someone killed all the zombies. Nothing in the camo netting. Okay, some zombies are starting to pop in. Set to automatic. Let's push down in and see what we got. Seems quiet. I don't need that optic. Well, hello, Mr. Zombie. Don't need that SK. I will be switching my double barrel for this pump. There we go. Nice. Trade out my red headlight for a clear one. Well, not clear, white light. The red is nice because it's harder for players to see you at a distance, but it is bad because on the same token, you can't see as well at night with it. Let's take these outer tents before I search the inner ones. Oh, my headlight was on. Grab some boots that I can fix with duct tape. I like the wellies because they changed shoes. Most of the shoes need duct tape now. I mean, an actual leather repair kit, but the wellies you can still do with duct tape. Don't need SK or Tundra. Take that zombie down. Oh, nice, another holster. Maybe I can put that one in there. And stash this radio away. I don't like having to do the extra clicks to get through my inventory. Alright, zombie, stop moving. M4 mag. Okay, can't access that zombie now. Take KAM mag. Okay. NBC hood, protect my head. Will not give me any bullet protection though. Don't need that. I will take the tracer rounds and the 5.56. Those 3 rounds are the perfect amount to top off this mag. So you have have a vest on? Yes, he does. Alright. I currently have a hunter vest. The hunter vest is nice, but I cannot stash my grenades on it. So I'm going to take this guy's field vest, and I'm going to get out of here. Stop for a second. Let's swap these out. Oh, nice. Now I can put these away. I think I have another one. Oh, there it is. Drag all my healing items over to it. Where's this? Let's get this out of there, this out of there. Move this down.
What's the plan tonight?
Not really any plan tonight, just trying to see what I can run into. So far I have not heard any shots anywhere, or at least not anywhere close. So what I'm planning on doing is pushing up to the northern military town. Not the main one. The main area is called Northwest Airfield. I'm going to avoid that because that's just where all the absolute tryhards go. I will, however, be going to Krasnostov Airfield and seeing if I can find anyone. Hopefully, between now and then, I can find a suppressed rifle. I've got this automatic with the suppressor, but on the automatics, even if you try to use it in semi, the suppressors do not last that long. Hopefully, I can find a Pioneer rifle, because I have a suppressor for it, and that's a bolt
Looking
action.
For some trouble, hell yeah.
That's a bolt action, so hopefully I can get, 100 plus shots out of it suppressed and no one knows where they're getting shot from. And yeah, I'm looking for trouble. We'll see if we find it. Switch this mag out before I push into this building.
No bubbles.
No bubbles tonight. After some absolute crap last night, he's taking a break from DayZ. We had some just pure bullshit happen to us, and he's been meaning to take a break from DayZ for a little bit anyways. But he plays with me most nights because we just do so well together. But he's going to take a bit of a break. Alright, yep, that's 24. Let's swap these out. Bam. Blam. Bam. And move them up. Let's drop the unloaded ammo. Move the boxed stuff
I get
further
that
up.
way too, don't blame him.
Alrighty. Any of my mask or gloves need to be fixed. Gloves are damaged. Let's top those off. Use my old pants for rags. There we go. It's always a nice sign when all the doors are closed, because 99% of the time it means no one's here. Occasionally, though, it is not a good sign. Alright, I'm actually trying to stash up at least some nails right now, so I will mix these two boxes together. I don't want to carry too many, but they come in stacks of 70 out of the box, but I can mix them to make 99 and just hold on to the 99. Alright. Let's redo my quick slots real fast.
Organization is key.
It really is. If you look at my inventory, all of my healing and repair items are in my vest. Loose ammo, things that I don't need access to that often, is in my combat jacket. My mags and things that I'm accessing frequently are in my pants, and everything else goes in the backpack. Someone else can have the rest of that ammo. Don't need that ori. Is there a pioneer in here? Damn, no pioneer. However, I will be taking this Viga. My other shotgun is a pump shotgun. This is a semi-auto or full auto, and it takes up less room. There's a bug lately with unloading where your gun can just randomly go off. So that's what just happened. Every time it does, it scares the shit out of me. What really sucks though too is I'm not trying to broadcast my location to people till I absolutely need to, and when stuff like that happens, it sucks because they hear a nice bang. Thankfully, I was planning on heading out of that building anyways. But for this Viga semi-auto shotgun, I got 2 mags. So there's an 8-rounder in the gun, and I've got 2 5-rounders ready to go. And in fact, let's move those down my inventory. Move the boxes up.
Well, I totally get that. Bad glitch.
Move that up. When it first started presenting, I thought it was me. I thought maybe my just controller was being sensitive. But I tried it like literally just tapping the triangle, which is what you use to cycle the guns or take mags in and out. And nope, because I just thought maybe it was the way I was holding. Maybe I was just slightly pressing the trigger at the same time. No, it's just a random bug that affects it. What I can do though, it only does it if you're aiming the gun. So if you're just holding the gun loose like this and you cycle rounds, it doesn't do it. It's only when you're aiming. The problem though is right now I'm wearing a I'm wearing a headlight, and if you're wearing a headlight, triangle is no longer the default for cycling your guns. It's the default for turning your headlight on and off. How many rounds is in there? Actually, you know what? I don't need it. I got like 60 rounds for my sniper anyways. Mostly in here just looking for pants. Come on, hunter pants. Ugh, I always hate how these hoods look. The NBC hood doesn't look much better, but I just don't like the way this one cascades around my shoulders. Alright. Let's get to North Military. Krasnostov Airfield, here we come. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Whew. Here comes the boring parts of the video, because it's going to take me about minimum 6 minutes to get up there. That's just chugging straight there with infinite stamina. Yay. Look at the sky! Look at the ground! Look at the sky! Look at the ground! Look at the sky! Look at the ground! Something just got bombed off this direction. Alright, what's the call? Do we head
for the long haul?
Do we head towards the bombing sounds, or do we keep heading straight north? What's the call? Head towards the bomb, or straight north?
Check the bombs and see if there is trouble.
Yep. Well, the bombing is random. Player-caused explosions, you can't hear them from that far away. What happens, though, is there's cannons that go off on the edges of the map, and you'll hear them. You'll hear them firing if you're close enough to them. And then what happens is a town somewhere on the map will get bombed with gas. The gas takes 30 minutes to disappear, and in that time, if you do not have the proper NBC gear, nuclear biohazard containment, if you don't have the proper full NBC kit, you can't enter those gas zones without getting poisoned. If you're in the gas zone for more than, I think, 20 seconds without protection, you will get poisoned. The only way to cure it is to find the antidote for radiation sickness, which on this server isn't super rare, but by the time you find it, you'll probably have died already, because the radiation sickness just makes it to where you can't keep food down. You can't really do much of anything other than try to focus on your sickness. But we'll see. We'll see what town even got bombed. But wherever I'm heading, it's close to the North Military anyways. The area north is straight that way. Bombing sounded like it was a little more to the right. So we'll check it out. Still surprised. The server is full pop. I don't know how we haven't heard any gunshots in any direction. Hopefully we do hear some before they see me. I don't want to be the only gunshots we hear, the one that kills me. Wait, what town is that right there? Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. Don't try to play a game like DayZ, folks, if you don't know how to navigate or remember where you're at. Other than the very top left of the map, which I rarely go to, I know exactly where I am as soon as I see any part of a town. Even the top left, I just don't know them on sight, but I can look at the layout of the town and find where it is on the map. That's what really gets me. If you don't have a natural, innate sense of direction like I do, or a photographic memory, at the very least, you gotta learn how to read a map to to make your way around DayZ. It's easier now. Now you can get the combination where you have the GPS, a compass, and the map in game, and it'll literally show you where you are on the map and point the direction that you're looking on the map. So it works just like a GPS in real life. You can see exactly where you are and where you're pointing. But without that, and before they added it, man, I can't tell you how many players I would try to run with who had no clue where they were.
Hard facts: in an apocalypse, you'll need to be able to read a map.
Yeah, and you need to know your senses of direction. I mean, it takes a while to learn how to do stuff like read the stars, but at the very least, you should be able to know your general directions, even at night. Yeah, for like actually navigating and finding your way at night, no, that takes, you have to really know what you're doing to do that. But you should be able to know your main constellations and know which ones are north, which ones are south, etc., and point in that direction. Yeah, in this kind of survival scenario world, you do need to know that type of thing, or you're not going to last very long. What are you going to do when guaranteed there's a safe haven group 100 miles north, and your dumbass can't even figure out how to get 100 miles north? Like, come on, your great ancestors likely, if you're American, they likely fucking traveled from the Appalachian Mountains all the way to the West Coast with just following the sun. Like, it's not hard. And I get that, again, not everyone has an innate sense of direction,
That's called zombie food.
Yeah, you will be zombie food. Not everyone has an innate sense of direction, but yeah, you should know how to use a compass and read a map and orient yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be dead. Alright, we got some military tents down here. We're going to slow down in a second and spec them out before we move down. I'm actually kind of glad they added in a new feature. If you're fast crouching or running, you can't zoom in your view all the way. See, if I stop and go slow, I can zoom in all the way to like scope things out in the distance. But with this last update, they made it to where if you're running or fast crouching, you can't zoom in, and I kind of like that. Oh, hello. So this area here got bombed recently because these little green pox vials get left behind when an area is bombed. You can throw these and it creates a radiation gas cloud about 5 meters across.
I love that update.
So if I do come across any players that are holed up in a building, I can smoke them out. Nice, some updated shoes. Come on, 5-5. There we go. There's a zombie somewhere to the left behind that wall. Ooh. Fresh suppressor. I gotta keep this inside this ammo can, because otherwise they can become damaged. But keep it in the ammo can, and it'll last a while. I'm gonna put a sight on my AK, even though it's not the sight I like. Now I've got a... Oh, don't put it on the shotgun, you stupid game. Put it on my AK. Thank you. A Pioneer! Do I have a 6x or any kind of suppressed scope for this? No, but I do have that red dot inside the ammo can. It's better than nothing. And a suppressor there. Now I can put these away. Uh-oh. Nope, drop that. Don't want it. Don't need it. Put that up. Put this up. Drop this. Alright, I've got a suppressed rifle. I don't have a long-range optic for it yet, but we'll see if I can't find one. I don't see any more pox vials anywhere. I think there can be up to 5 in an area that got bombed, but I'm not gonna go around looking for every single one I can find. Oh, there's another one though. Oh, there they go. Okay, I think that's 5 total because I already picked up 3. Yep, that's 5 in my inventory. Thankfully, they stand out a little bit. Bye, zombie. Have fun. Oh, shut the fuck up. No one cares. Alright, on our way to Krasno Military. Seeing what kind of trouble we can get into. Sort these a little more. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Yeah, I can't do long range with only a red dot, but I'm at least quiet and suppressed. Put an actual round in the chamber, that'll help us out. Get into a firefight, aim at someone, click. Ah, crap. So I always like to ask, normally I ask it to new players that I run into, but anyone who's watching, if you were stuck in this kind of world by yourself, not part of like a large group, say you wanted to live like nomadically and try to just stick to yourself, where would you try to base out of or shelter to make sure that you could survive as long as possible? Me personally, I'd want to try to go fully nomadic and just have one of those like small tents that I can strap on top of my backpack and take with me. But if I had to shelter somewhere, I would do inside of small office buildings. Nothing too, like no high rise or anything, but like a 8 to 10 story office building. You block off the first couple, that's a chicken down there. You block off the first couple floors as best you can and make a little maze out of the stairwells and stuff. So that if we're talking like zombies, they can't easily get up find their way through. And if there's humans trying to attack you, well, you know the maze better than they do, so you can escape. And you can live, midway up the building. If you really know what you're...
nomadic gonna have to forage resources. If I had to, I'd build a small cabin in the woods not too far from a town. That is clever tea.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the biggest thing is to try to just stay away from other people. Nice thing is, though, if we're really talking like a zombie situation, most bigger cities and towns would be fairly devoid of humans. If you know how to avoid the zombies, you can actually find some good shelter inside towns and cities. It's the small outskirts suburbs and stuff, or really small towns that humans would still have a good claim on. Don't need that. I'll take more duct tape. Where do we put this? Let's swap out my guns here. Oh, never mind. I don't have room for the duct tape. Okay. I already have 2 rolls. Let's check if anything needs to be fixed. Nope. Alright, we'll leave that behind. Too bad I don't have a water bottle to put a suppressor onto my Tundra. But I think just in general, fully nomadic is the best way to survive any kind of legit apocalypse. Especially if zombies type thing is real. You stay on the move and you stay out of people's way. You can't, a lot less threats that you have to deal with if you just do your best to avoid them completely. I see my viewer counts going up. We are currently heading north to Krasnostov Airfield. Gonna see what kind of trouble we can get into. I've got some suppressed guns, and hopefully I can avoid most of the trouble. Yeah, as far as this game specifically, I've started to flat out avoid base building of any kind, because just the absolute toxic players in this game who go out of their way to destroy any base they come across. They don't even want your gear, they just want to destroy your base. I've mostly even stopped building stashes. I used to try to hide barrels and crates in the woods to have some stash points, but I think living fully nomadically, it forces me to work more tactically and pay attention to my surroundings better, and know when to either, put myself into engagement or just run away from it completely, because if I die, I have nothing to go back to. They're going to strip my body, and I have no base to go get more gear from. I have no stash to go get more ammo from. So I do have to focus more on keeping myself alive versus just balls to the wall,
hey,
running
Sean,
into every
one
engagement.
Who dies to a sniper.
Oh, hey, I've seen this one. We're live, motherfucker! What's up, Bubble? That GNR Bubs is my normal DayZ running buddy, Bubblicious58. Right now, he's Bubblicious50 Headache.
The moon. Haha, Bubbles, welcome.
We are almost at Krasno. We'll be able to see it over this next hill. Whee! Nosotros! I remember for the longest time that castle up there was like the #1 place for big try-hard groups to make bases at. Doesn't currently look like... Oh, yep, nope, there's a base there. Those are player-made walls. The castles are good because the walls themselves are already, fully fortified, and you only have to block off one single doorway to start. So you can quickly throw up a basic gate and at least block people from just walking into it. And then throughout the week until the next raid weekend, you can build up all your defenses pretty heavily. But what sucks about those buildings is you're just advertising yourself to everyone else. You only want to build in these kind of big structures that are already existing if you're a large group. If you're like a 1 or 2 man, that is drawing too much attention to yourself. Your best bet is stashes in the woods, or if you're gonna build, then take over like a small house somewhere on the outskirts of a town. That gas station we just ran past, there is a cabin off to the left of it, like 300 yards into the woods. It shows up on the map, but you have to like be looking for it, because it's only one house. It doesn't really pop. And most people never go through those woods anyways. So at the beginning of DayZ on console, that was where I would build my bases at, was in that house. And then I had another spot on the left side of the map, also like a little cabin in the woods. But I think otherwise, if you're basing out of those big buildings like the castles and stuff, you're just calling way too much attention to yourself unnecessarily. Alright, Krasnostov Airfield. Here we go. I'm gonna hit up the medical clinic first. I will drop some gear if I need to, but I need some healing items. I've got bandages and stuff, but if I get in a full-on firefight, I would like to have some blood replenishment. Oh, that's important right there. Let's drop this battery. There we go. Alright, let's drop some of this ammo I'm not using. Move more of this up. Make a little bit of room for myself. There we go. Got 6 slots now. Don't need a gas mask filter. There are no blood items in here. Nope, but another pox antidote. So, alright. Let's do this. Bam. 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 Alright. Let's go outside and get a stick or two and turn this wire into a tripwire. Need firewood. There we go, sticks. Go. Let's move these up. Alright, I'm good to go. Alright. Approaching Krasnostov Airfield all by my lonesome.
What's the plan today?
No bubbles to provide me with sniper support. The plan today is to approach Krasnostov Airfield over here. What's up, AJ? Thanks for the subscribe. I saw that came through the other day. But the plan is we're going to approach an overwatch on Krasnostov Airfield down here. I'm going to sneak in, hopefully get an optic for my Pioneer, because right now I just have a red dot on it. If I can get a 6 or a 4 times, then I can sit up on the hill and be a suppressed sniper. And if anyone comes over to Krasnostov, I can take them out without them knowing where they got shot from. So for right now, we're pushing into Krasno. Let's get this optic off this gun, and let's push in.
Let's go.
Do my best to monitor that ATC, because that's most likely where I'm going to get shot. Oh, invisible building helps me out. There's no one in there. Yeah, even on PS5, you sometimes get invisible buildings. On PS4, they're real bad, and it sucks because you can have a really good hiding spot, and then someone gets an invisible wall, and they know exactly where you are. Don't need ghillie wraps. I need optics. Those are plates without pouches, so they don't help me right now, because I have no room to spare. Oh, nice. another 101. So what I'm going to do is strip the... Actually, I'm going to switch to this gun overall. Rock that all black look.
That's community server.
Yes. We are on a community. Set to full auto. There we go. Let's take off my torch so I can not have to aim and don't get the shooting glitch. No, shotgun. I don't want the optic on you. Oh, nice. A helmet. Give me some protection. Hopefully survive a round or two. Keep these zombies away from me. Okay, so they did redesign the airfield, because on the server I'm on, there used to be more buildings here. I think they got a bit tired of the tryhards camping them. Nothing there. Yeah, over those green containers, there used to be like 4 more buildings. You can actually see where the items are still spawning where the buildings should be. So I don't know if they just accidentally screwed up the mod, or if they removed the buildings but didn't remove the spawn points. Not too worried about it either way. It's less spots I can get sniped from, so I'm happy. Keep my food and water all the way up so I can heal better. Alright. Yeah, look at all these items where the buildings used to be. What is that? Is that a rangefinder? No, VSS mag. I do not need that. I'll take another gas grenade.
That's for the entertainment. I got a cold, so I got time to watch all of that. Thanks.
Hey, happy to keep you entertained. Being sick sucks. But remember when we were young and we were sick, and the entertainment for the day was watching Bob Barker on The Price is Right? I don't need... Why am I grabbing that? I don't need food. I'm at stomach icon. I don't think the rest of this is going to be too high for me to be able to grab. I'm hoping for some pants, because right now I still got bright blue pants on. But yeah, that's all going to be too high up. That's a fresh suppressor. But I've already got 2. Is this gloves? I will take some actual gloves. I'll also take those NVGs. We're going to hit up this ATC tower and take a look around from up there. Yeah, I don't know why they removed all those buildings. It's just weird. Should have a gun for pushing into a building. check this office first before I head upstairs. I'd like to find a head strap so I can have NVGs instead of this head torch. Always clear your corners, kids. Failure to clear your corners will get you killed. Oh, pants! And they're matching. Nice. Alright, here's the quick way to swap inventory. Drop your backpack. Now everything I switch over will go straight to my pants. Look at that. It's all in the pants. What do you know? Bam, 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 bam. Put the backpack back on. Done. The other day I was on a PvP server and somehow somebody was in this room. There's a room here that you cannot access. Oh, hello.
These pants were made for looting.
Drop this, drop this. Put that up. Look at that. Now I have NVG helmet. So I'll have... But yeah, some guy was actually back in this room behind this barrier, and I have no clue how he got in there. But I killed him, so... All he did was delay his death by an extra second, because I was seeing his name popping up, but couldn't figure out where he was. Then I saw a flash of his clothing in that room. I really wish that the game would give us the option, or the ability, I mean, to open doors and aim guns at the same time. Because right now I can't aim and open. If I do, my guy will just swing his gun like this. I have to open it and then try to quickly aim, and sometimes that doesn't work right. Sometimes if you try to aim too quick, the open animation won't go, and then the door doesn't open. And other times, if there is someone in that room, if they're already aiming at you, you can be screwed in that half a second it takes to bring your gun up on target. Let's see, I think I just figured out, because I hadn't seen the window before, but there's a window through that wall to the left there. I think what he might have done is go out on this ledge here and dropped down onto this lower roof. Let's see if I can do this without taking too much fall damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think what he did was somehow jumped into that window right there, because this is where that room is. I'm not going to attempt it, because I'm going to take even more fall damage, which we're trying to avoid. Alright. A little fall damage I can heal pretty quickly from. Hey zombie, do me a favor, don't call your friends over, okay? I always hate searching this building because it's so common for players to be sitting up there watching the staircase. So you check it from that corner first, come up this way, and then swing your gun around. And even then, if they're hiding, that's a lot of running from the zombies. Let's stay quiet for a moment, not move, and try to figure out what's going on. I'm going to drop this radio completely, don't need it. And let's switch to a military backpack from my hunter one. Alright, now I'm full military kit. Ooh, green tundras up here. Don't want those. What I do want though is this down. This down, and this down. Hopefully I can find an M4 to replace this KA with. Bing, bang, boom. I'm ready to move. Didn't hear any players, so the zombies walking around is probably just... They do sometimes randomly aggro. Try to avoid these guys seeing me. Alright, one saw me. Potentially two. One for sure. What you think was gonna happen, son? I really don't know how this server is full pop right now, and there's just nothing going on. No shots in the distance. We never even found whichever town got bombed. We heard the bomb go off. Never found which town it was. Oh, hello. That is better than that. Keep that in case I find an M4 or an Orax. Ooh, pouches. Okay. So for right now, what I can do to prep these pouches is pre-fill them. Bam. Now if I find a plate carrier, I can just throw those pouches on it. Oh, I can run back to those barracks back there and grab those two that were on the... Well, I don't need two, but... So I know where some pouches are. Pouches are not a concern right now. Ooh, a 60 rounder. With some ammo to load it with. Okay. I'll worry about the space in a bit. It's a 101, another 101. Looks like the server wants me running a 101. If I don't find an M4 or an Orax before I leave here... Ooh, plate carriers. Hello. Put that up. Move this over. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Alright, let's drop this. Put that in there. Move this down. Bam. Bam, bam. Look at that, holding everything I need. Don't ever put the shotgun away right now, but you know, we'll worry about that later. It's good to have a gun in my hands while I'm roaming around here anyways. Someone was here and dropped some gear. But how long ago were they here is the big question. Are they still an active threat, or were they here 20 minutes ago? We just don't know. Nice. A 6 times for my Pioneer. Drop that. Okay, let's drop the one that doesn't have a battery. Pick up the one that... Oh, dang it. Take this one that does. Which one's my Pioneer? There we go. Put the 6 times on it. And now I have...
I started a party.
A suppressed Pioneer. You know, that's really cool, bub. Why don't you, go, you know, go play in that party by yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be there in a second. We are gonna get rid of... Get rid of the Tundra. Thing is just too loud to be a fun gun right now. join Bubble in that party in a second here. Alright. Some spare mags for my Pioneer. Don't need that mag. I will take this one though.
Ballin.
Ballin. The the server or the chat to speech does not want to do ballin just right. It keeps saying ballin. I'm sitting here like, ballin? What? Oh, look at that. Perfect amount of rounds to fill up this last mag. Alright, let's join this party real quick. There we go. Now we can hear Bubble. Bubble can tell us how ballin we are. AUR mags. Don't need that bayonet. Nothing in there. What's up, Bubbaroo? Ooh. I'll take green pouches. Quickly take those off, and I can just spam put these on, put these back on. Look at that. My inventory is switched, and all the items went back to where I want them to be in. We'll put this black mask on. Man, I'm finding these pink carnival masks frickin' everywhere right now.
You find the pink ones, I find the blue ones everywhere.
Alright. We are going to drop these 5-round mags for the Viga shotgun, because now I have 2 8-rounders.
Haha.
Cowboy hat, 5-rounder, tracer rounds, Baraka sight. A lot of Viga mags in here, holy shit. Alright, let's do 2 greens instead of this red. Run to these 2 tents, and then I'm done searching this area. Okay, if you heard that, that is the cannons going off in the distance. So somewhere is about to get lit up. Let's move this down. What was that, 13 rounds I need? What's the plan, Bubble? Are you gonna kill yourself at Electro and get a Spetlorsk spawn to join me?
Sure.
Or are you just here talking?
Mostly just here talking. The caffeine is working or doing its magic, but it takes a moment to fully kick in.
Drop this, drop this, drop
I do
this.
understand now why
Spare suppressor.
doctors recommend caffeine pills before anything else.
I just recommend, mainlining Coke. But you do you.
I mean, not a bad option, but it's an expensive option.
Nah. Cocaine is free.
Where the fuck you getting free cocaine? Like, hit me up. Like, tell me where, please. I know some people that would pay good money for that information.
I can time travel to 1982 investment banker parties. Don't need any of that. Alright, we rolling.
I fucked up.
What'd you do?
I pissed off the T-Rex.
Don't do that. Alright, well, once again, there's no one here. I really don't want to have to go all the way to the super hot spots to find any fighting. Because those areas, I mean, I can hold my own. I guarantee I'd get some kills, but what sucks at those areas is you just can't catch your breath. You can't take your time to reload your mags or fix your guns if they're damaged. You can't really take the time to strip the enemies of any gear. the super hot spots on the map, it's just too much going on usually. But let's check with the chat for this server.
Oh, and my mute on the Discord is a lot longer than 8 hours. Like, I still can't listen.
Usually it's 24 is the default. If they don't specify a time, it's usually 24 hours.
Little fucking ridiculous.
Let's just chug our way up the hill here. I did ask the server where the hotspots are right now. Let's see if anyone can guide me towards some fighting. I know where I can guaranteed go and get some fighting right now, but it's the super hectic kind.
I know what the first comment will be.
Go to Northwest Airfield.
First
Other
comment's
than
going
that,
furry question mark.
yeah. Let's make some green armbands for ourselves. Which they still haven't fixed. You've got dark green, dark green poncho, and when you cut it apart, you get light green armbands. Like, this doesn't make sense, game. Alright.
Like, it thinks you're bleaching the armbands for after you pull them out.
Yeah, man.
This red beam of doom.
There we go. Sort my inventory a little better. Now let's put this back up. Alright. Someone did say that there's a Humvee parked outside VMC, and he's wondering where the players themselves are camping at. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to lure people in. Park a Humvee there, and that's a high-value target to try to steal. There's some deer off to the left there. Let's show you how effective this Pioneer is. Pop! In the face. I just killed your mother, Bambi. Run and starve to death in the woods, you sad fuck.
What just happened? What just happened?
There's another military area up in the woods here. Let's see if I can get really lucky and find a green or camoed plate carrier so that I don't have this tan sticking out so brightly. Unless I'm actively role-playing as a police officer, I always try to find clothes that allow me to blend into the woods. I can't tell you the number of times I've had people chasing me, and I'll find a big tree or something like this, and quickly run in and just crouch, and they'll just run right past me. And then I can either shoot them in the back, or just dip off the other direction. I like how I maxed out at 5 viewers for all of, like, 5 seconds. And then it went down to 4, and then down to 3. Now we're back out down at 1. The max was like 10 minutes ago. I spiked up to 5 for a second. Like, who's watching me?
I am.
Well, you, yeah, that would make 2. Eric from work is watching, and then you should make 2 viewers. Right now it only shows 1. AJ is sometimes watching. AJ subscribed to me the other day.
He subscribed to me too.
Oh, look at that. We feel the love. Oh, yeah, AJ is, the guy we had prisoner and we added to our team. Okay, yeah. Okay, these are new here. There's normally not vehicle ruins at... Hey, Bubble, there's vehicle ruins at these barracks up in the woods now.
Huh.
I've literally never seen them here before. And they're not like police, wrecks and stuff where they're... What's the word I'm looking for? Where they're sometimes there, sometimes not. But what's the word? It's gonna drive me crazy.
Dynamic.
Dynamic. There we go. Don't need anything here. And if you pay attention, you'll notice I always close the doors behind me. It is nice to not have to worry about someone rushing up on you that quickly. Because you just never know where someone might come from. But I know I'm by myself, so if I hear that door open, turn and shoot whoever's in the door.
Come on.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm happy now. Found a green plate carrier.
Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Not here. Not now.
You know what? I will keep this 6 times. Take the 4 though, just in case. What are these? Assault boots. Nice.
Oh my god. I know there's salvation right up here. Come on.
More stun
Fuck.
grenades. Smoke grenades suck butt. No one wants smoke grenades. Stun grenades can at least be somewhat effective.
Yes.
Alright. I am dropping this CR pistol completely. And switching to the FX45. Because it does more damage, and now I have multiple mags for it. I drop all this 9mm, someone else can have it. And we'll move all these up. Drop that other... Actually, I'll keep this other holster and keep the CR just for right now. If I do find a belt, I can carry both. M-lock mag, don't need that. I don't know why I even picked it up. Sometimes picking up stuff is just a force of habit. Ooh, the nice thing is one of the wrecks here is one of those like hospital trucks, like the military one that you can open the back doors of. So if this is like persistent now, if it's something that's just been added with this update and we hadn't seen yet, I could see nice, all stun grenades. I could see sitting in there and looking out the small little port windows for someone to walk into this area and then blasting them. Alright, at this point, I'm going to keep the gun, but let's put in a fully loaded mag. And then drop the spares and drop the loose ammo. Gun will be my absolute backup. And we are at full inventory now. Gonna take the 6 times. I really just like the 4 times on the Pioneer more than the 6 times. Yeah, I like that look better. Keep the secondary 6 times though, in case I still come across a. Alright, that's full. Drop this spare. Take 5 rounds out of it to top off my mag. Top off that stack of ammo. There we go. Move this up. Perfect. 2 spare mags, 1 in the gun, and 50 rounds of spare ammo to reload mags with. Now, why have we just not come across anyone? I haven't even heard a gunshot since I started streaming. Like, nowhere. There has been no shots. It's like the reverse of a rap song. Shot, 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 shot.
That's how it was the other day, man.
It's like when we're actively looking for engagements, we just can't find it. And when we want to just chill out and relax, we're constantly getting pushed. It's like, make up your mind, other players. Do a quick player count. That's 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 44 right now. So the server has gone down. I guess maybe raiding ended. And that's why it's dying out. But still, 44 players on this map. I mean, there's always hot spots that everyone goes to. We should have heard something. I guess I'm just going to slowly make my way back down the coast towards Cami and shoot at people at the bags again. And then get shot from behind by a guy who there's no way he could have spawned in and got to the weapons that we had near us. Still don't know how he did that. I might just call it down here at the, down here at this police department. Double check what guns are in there and maybe I can do some GTA streaming. Just keep the stream going, just swap games. Hello, anyone home? I've come to brutally murder you with a shotgun. Those are brown. I'll keep the black ones just because they match my holster and my mask. Don't need any of those. Oh, hi. Let's see. Yeah, I just wish, see, we can't exit that optic, so what I'm gonna do, keep this as a spare. Gotta empty that container out one more time. Let's drop this and the map. Ah! That in there. And what do I need to drop from here? You know what? I don't need quite this much shotgun ammo. I like the shotgun ammo, but damn, I don't need quite that much. Let's empty this container out completely. See, that shows you just how common the shotgun ammo is. Alright, oh, come on, let's do this the fast way. Bam, 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 bam. Anything out of here? Let's put these other pouches, or not pouches. Let's drop that. Let's keep these optics safe. still gotta make some room in here. Alright, let's put this back on. See my hands real quick. Let's get away from that other big ass pile of stuff. So I need to get this down to 12. No? 22. Okay. Drop this, bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Let's put the ammo I really don't need back there. Alright. Carry that. Nice. Now I can fill this ammo back up to the combat pants. There we go. I'm fairly happy with that. Let's take this M16. Drop this small mag. Put the 60 rounder in. I will keep these KA mags as some backups. And we need one of these suppressors on the M16. Very good, very good. What do I want to put away? I'll just put away that mag. Okay, nice. I am happy with this. Let's drop one more KA mag. You don't really need it. Keep just the one. Alright, my inventory's looking good. Move that down. Move that up. Alright, nice. When did I did not ever intentionally pick up a handheld transceiver. No idea where that came from. Drop that. No Tundra in there, no Vega. Alright. I've got my suppressed M16, 60 rounds in it, ready to go. Pick that up. Put this 30 rounder in here. And let's go and log out, folks. Never log in areas of interest like that. That is just asking to get shot as soon as you spawn in. I logged into one of those same PD buildings the other day because the server reset while I was in there. I didn't intentionally log there. And logged in, and there was a player less than a foot in front of my face. Thankfully, I was able to shoot him before he could react, but if he had already had a gun in his hands, he would have got me. And look at that, I'm looking pretty slick. Let's see if we can't just